Sunny skies in AZ. Mike says, with the angled front baffle and the speakers being time aligned to each other, wouldn't you have to have your ear at ear level? If your ear is at top woofer, probably wouldn't be aligned anymore.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned that in my live stream. I was kind of curious about what they're doing about that, So that's why I was asking too about where's the tweeter at on these things with the shorter ones. I don't know. But you got to keep that in mind because everything is tied to a reference point. And then if you go above that, then naturally the radiation pattern is going to kind of shift, right? Because everything is relative. Like you can have 2 point sources, right? Like if it's a point source, that's different. But if you've got a source here and a source above it, and then maybe they're time aligned to like this reference plane here, but if you go up above it, then they're time aligned. But now you're physically a little bit closer to that one, so they're no longer in time, right? Like you're at a lobe somewhere. So I don't really know how they're working that.
For most MTMs is at the tweeter, right? For most
MTMs, have to be at the tweeter level. Even electronic DSP will have that same issue. It's always like it's for the reference axis.
Well, my question is, for a two-way, it could be either at the tweeter or it could be in between the tweeter and the mid-range.
Yeah,
but for an MTM, it's probably going to be the tweeter, right?
Yeah, it could even be at the mid-range for all we know. I mean, there are speakers that are like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You just never know. That's why you have to either measure or get the manufacturer. I'm testing some speakers now, and the guy that sent them to me said, hey, just for what it's worth, make sure you set the reference point to 7 degrees above the tweeter axis. And he said, we found it out through testing.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was like, well, all right.
Let's see. What else we got here? Got this one. Rasik says, Aaron and Joan tell, so the SVS speakers works like convex lens, align the sound to tweeter level. Go ahead. You can handle that one.
I think that we just discussed that.
Yeah.
That was the same thing we were just talking about.
Yeah. I don't know about the convex lens aspect of it though.
There's a really good article that I think Lars Riesbo had written
on Cave.
I'll link it, but I'll show it real fast because it will be helpful for some people. I think slides. I don't want slides. Share screen. Entire screen? Sure, why not? This. I don't know who wrote this, if Lars wrote this or not, but it talks about lobing and time alignment and how you can have time alignment, but you can still be off in time when you go above or below the tweeter axis or the reference axis, and so-called time aligned speakers and how they're not actually time aligned, acoustic center. So it's just pretty cool stuff. I'll drop it in the chat. Look, they get MATLAB graphics in here, son.
Watch out.
But I'll put it in the chat in case anybody wants to go check it out. It's really cool.
All right, everybody, we do the Daily HiFi podcast every Monday, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So make sure you join up to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Daily HiFi, and we will see you there for the big show every Monday. Yeah.